Good evening, everyone, and welcome to LGE coverage here for the Season 1 of Super Sunday Racing for Round 12, the United States Grand Prix. We're already in qualifying, as there was a little bit of a glitch on my end of being kicked out of the lobby, but we're back with 14 and a half minutes to go. No one's actually set a lap yet, so we really haven't missed anything just yet. We're in Austin, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas as hopes we can give you guys a good and big race back wherever you are watching. I'm here with Lee tonight for the first time on a Sunday. Used to hearing his lovely Scottish tones on a Monday night, but is now joined me on Sunday. Little disclaimer, I've got a cold, so bear with me. I might have to mute my mic sometimes. I'm not feeling 100%, but I'll struggle through. I can go to work, so I can at least do this for you guys. And Jake can take the provisional pole position, Lee, with a 32.0, quite a way off Chemjaz at the moment.
Yeah, I went and noticed Chemjaz was right on the tail of Jake Sabre coming through turn 1 and 2 at the start of their lap, so he possibly got held up a wee bit of getting in the dirty air, so probably just messed him up a wee bit for his lap, especially going around the S's, not getting the adequate downforce that he needed. But as you see, Bugs Bunny's just put in a 32.4, he's just over 4/10 off of Jake Sabre. We've got Will Fang, who's just putting a lap as well, a 32.6. Just technically a 32.7 really. Trunders on a 32.9. Lucas Jenner is just putting a 32.75. We've got Sad Pancake with a 33 flat. Chemjaz in 7th at the moment with 33.7. Mr. Basil with 34.3, and Voloce done a slow lap. So whether he's spun out or not, I may have missed that.
I think he definitely spun out at a guess. He looks like has he got enough fuel to do another run on this tyre with the amount of fuel he's got left in the car? We'll find out in a few seconds' time as he comes around the penultimate corner, potentially start a lap. He is actually. I think he was a bit put off there by Warren actually. Is he finishing a lap or starting a lap? Because if he's starting a lap, that's big trouble for Voloce Dash. No, he's just finished a lap with 32 dead as well. Look at the time difference, Lee. You literally could not get any closer, ladies and gentlemen. The 32.017 to a 32.018. I don't think I've ever seen that. That is, yeah. So by the skin of his teeth, Jake Sabre is still on provisional pole. We got Voloce cutting the track there, Lee. That's going to be a 2 points coming his way as we see him cut the corner there in sector 1, and obviously got to stick to the stick between the black stuff, Lee. In your on your qualifying laps, you should also have to do it on your in and out laps as well.
Yeah, it's I mean, fair enough if you're having to get out of the way of a car, faster car coming up behind you, but if you're just doing it to get back around quicker, then nah, that's a no-go. But I'm seeing a yellow flag at the end of the DRS back straight there, but there's nothing there. Oh, wait there. Who was that? It may have been Bourne. I think he might have been. Yeah, he's low on fuel at the moment. He's kinda underfueled the car. Is he gone?
We've just noticed, Lee, the top 8 at the moment are all separated by a second. And actually, Lee, we haven't spoken about it, so we're going to just quickly, so not into the crucial part of qualifying. As if you remember last season, we used to Lee, we'll be talking about it in Q1. Got 10 minutes to go qualifying. It's a big change. We will be back next season, I think, for short qualifying. We were just going to talk about it next season, Lee. Going to have I was just going to mention Monday night for next season. The only of the 3 days. We're moving Sunday to Thursday next season. We're hoping it will create a little bit more popularity alongside the Grand Prix. This is why we started a little bit later tonight. If you haven't watched the Brazilian Grand Prix, we won't talk about it because that's a little bit unfair, so people will catch it on the highlights, but it's certainly one to watch as we're seeing Jake Sabre out on and out that. But quickly back to Monday night, it's going to be a hell of a lineup for league racing that between the current drivers in the 3 days at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's looking for to be quite a strong lineup at the moment. Oh no, I see someone moving out the way there. So yeah, it is looking to be quite a strong lineup.
And just to talk about how close the lineup potentially is going to be, I think everyone in the top 10, apart from Dr. Wolfgang, are in Monday night, and they're only separated by a second between. Apart from Mammoth, the top 9 are separated by a second, and we've got Crossfires. I know he's not in Monday either, but a few of the drivers from Monday night who only race in Monday night. And Apex, of course, who's not racing tonight. Just seeing Jake Sabre go onto a lap, but yeah, we're very excited for that. We'll start the second week of June in January 2022, and got a few more weeks left of this league. But I feel like from season 1, this has gone a lot quicker, even though it's obviously a couple less races. But
oh yeah, it just seemed like just a couple of weeks ago that we started this season, and now we're on the tail end of it now already.
Yeah, and there is still a bit of a big lead for Bugs Bunny in the championship on Sunday. We'll talk about Monday this season, and that championship is certainly starting to hot up. People like Stinos, who's racing, of course, in Sunday as well. I'm starting to claw back along a big wheel, which we will see tomorrow night. We're in Barcelona tomorrow night, Lee, Spain. Not the best race to commentate on, but they might make it a bit exciting, because Monday always seems to bring up a little bit of a buzz on a Monday, and I have to say, no offence to Sunday, but Monday is the day at the moment I get really excited for. So make sure you always check out all 3 days, but Monday at the moment is getting so close with the pack. Check out last week's race at Austria, it was amazing. I think we're almost at the 150 subs as well, Lee, which was target for the end of the season. We've still got 4 or 5 rounds to go after this.
We've got 147 at the moment, so we're only needing 3 more.
So there we go, just 3 more. It would make me especially really happy. Obviously taking a lot of time out, it's something I do obviously love to do, and Crossfires loves to put it on the second row there in 3rd place in the Williams. As I said, I would ask him to come into Monday night next season, so I think he would be a really nice fit into that. But I think Tuesday, Lee, at the top, like, I'm going to stay in Tuesday, I think you are as well, could still have quite a strong lineup, maybe the top 6 to 8 on Tuesday as well. It is going to be more of a tier system next year. It'll still be so-called Monday night racing, but and Tuesday, of course, and we haven't thought of a name for Thursday yet. Not too sure about. If anyone's got any names for Thursday, let me know in the comments below, actually, because I've been thinking about it and I can't think of anything, because I don't want to obviously call it Thursday night racing, because that's just not good. Anyway, we'll get back to this. We've had enough of like a podcasty chat in the middle of qualifying. Lee, Jake Sabre took over half a second on Veloce there on provisional pole with his 31.4.
Yeah, I'm on board with Veloce, and he appears to be a couple of tenths down on his time at the moment, using all the track there, the road, Jesus, and he was literally just hanging on by the skin of his teeth there, heading into the left-hander at the end of the DRS straight there. And let's see him, he's coming around this big right-hander here into the penultimate corner. Oh, no, that was close. Let's see, around the last corner. And he only improves by 1/1000th of a second. So he's put in exact the same time as Jake Saber's first lap.
That is very strange. It's kind of a shame that Jake Saber set another lap, because that would have made it even more spicy. And, as we see, Veloce, I'm cutting the track quite substantially early through the S's. Maybe you just want to give him a quick ping in the Discord. Just to give him a reminder if that's okay. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to let Lee talk a little bit more in a minute. I've done my usual chatty self, and I can already feel my voice going. I've got work tomorrow as well, and I need to talk to people, so can't lose my voice. This was just seeing Veloce come in for his in-lap potentially. There's Amir Guna on a lap. I think he is. He's coming round the long right-handers of 17 and 18. As obviously a bit of an homage to Turkey's turn ace. He comes round the penultimate and into the final. He's got his 33.5 to beat, and I think he might quite easily do that potentially. No, he might be just going on to another lap now, I think, because he didn't improve his time.
So let's see. Stenos is coming into the pits, so as we're watching. Right, let's see. There we go. We can see the time now. It wasn't showing up just there with the yellow flag being out. As I think it was Stenos was out of fuel, so the yellow flag came out, unfortunately. Just seeing Gunnar getting out of the way of Crossfire. He's on an out lap at the moment. He'll be on an in lap. Trunders has invalidated. Wilfang coming around the penultimate corner to finish his lap, and he improves by 4 tenths, which puts him in 5th with a 32.288. And he's exactly 1/10 off of 4th place at the moment. But I don't think he's going to get back around in time. Got to say, I'm really liking the white Red Bull livery, to be honest. It stands out a bit more. Let's see, who else have we got here? Is anyone on a lap? Let me see. Got Warren on an out lap. Is that Pancake on an out lap? Anthony. Crossfire has just started his lap, so I'm going to sit on board with him as he comes up into turn 1. Braking. You don't have to brake too hard for that corner with it being uphill, coming back downhill into turn 2, getting over to the right hand side for turn 3, into the S's 4 and 5 and 6 here, into 7, sector 1 is done. And now this is the tight left-hander here at the end. Oh, and he has a wobble. That has messed up his lap there. He won't be able to improve after that, unfortunately. That is kinda buggered him up now. So, riding on board with, let's see, who's further around. I'm sitting on board with Anthony at the moment as he's just come to the end of sector 1. Come to the bit where Crossfire ended up having a wee wobble there. He gets around it nice and smooth. Coming up to the left-hander, going on to the back straight here. Nice, stepping on the power. Just got to be careful not to lose too much traction. DRS is wide open here. Now, getting as much to the right hand side as he possibly can, riding that curb, staying over to the right hand side, and let's see, into this tight twisty section here, and we're coming up to one of my personal favourite corners, this one right here. It's a bit of a bugger to try and get onto the power, but it's easy to let the tail end just try and overtake the front of the car. Coming around the penultimate corner into the final corner, here he is, using as much of the track as possible. Crosses the line, and he improves by 4 tenths, which puts him into 4th place with a 32.1. Who else is still a dual up? Let's see. Right, so Warren's no Kendra.
Right, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm feeling a little bit better. I've just taken some of that nasal spray stuff. It's just got a bit of a headache, to be honest. Sorry. As yeah, Jake Sabre is still on provisional pole as it stands. He's on a flyer leg. Let's see if he can improve his time. He's got like 131.482 to beat as he comes across the line. He does. He beats it by a tenth. And now Veloce is coming around the final corner. Can he respond? He does, but not enough, Lee. 0.3. But Stinos is going to come across the line. Crossfires. Lee, these are the drivers that said are going to be a Monday next season. Stinos goes second with 31.6.
By 200ths of a less than 200ths of a second.
Sad Pancake stays 8th fastest, and that's it. That is it. That is the end of qualifying, Lee. And,
yeah,
the
that
top,
was pretty interesting.
Top four were separated by 0.4 in the end, but that was only with Jake Sabre's mega lap to gain 0.3 on everyone else.
Yeah, so let's see let's have a wee rundown in a moment's time of what the starting grid for the US of A Grand Prix will be. So we've got Jake Sabre in first and pole, we've got Stinos in second, Veloce in third, Crossfire fourth, Anthony in fifth, Bugs Bunny in sixth, Wolfgang in seventh, Sad Pancake eighth, with Lucas A Germany right behind. We've got Trunders in 10th, Chem Jazz in 11th, following close behind him was Warren, and 13th is Gunnar. Bugger, I didn't get enough time. Don't worry, we'll be able to finish it in a minute.
More like you weren't quick enough. It's alright, Lee. I know you're not on your games today, mate. We're both not on our games today, but hopefully a lot of these drivers should be enough. Yeah, I think Lee's in a little bit. If anyone knows us, like I know there's a few people maybe watching knows us personally. Lee's not happy about the race today. I am happy, but I've also got
enough. No, don't.
I'm not. I haven't.
Stop it.
Right, guys.
Don't spoil it. Enough. I don't want to talk about it.
Right, we've got 10 seconds to the start of the formation lap. Everyone's sorting out their strategies for the race. Lee, we'll have a look at their tyres in a few moments' time. I'll say a few moments, a few seconds' time, as we're just about to see them start their formation lap. Lee, we'll go to the tyres, shall we? And have a look at...
Everybody's on the soft tyres except Chemjaz in 11th place. I have that feeling that's not going to work out well for him. But you never know. He could end up managing to get a pull of flick out of the bag here. So, where were we? So here we're with Amagunar in 13th, Mr. Baz on 14th, Nemvidic in 15th, and Boosted bringing up the rear of the pack.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is so interesting. And only Chemjaz has done a different strategy to everyone else. It was almost, but it wasn't. Oh yes, it was. It was like today in the race. I won't say what strategy it was, but it wasn't that. But that was what the tyres were likely, if you remember, but different compounds. Yeah. So this could be very interesting. Make sure to keep an eye out for Trunders in 10th place in this race. And yeah, I'm not Yeah, I'm not right. I'm just feeling like absolute rubbish, I've got to admit. But hopefully this will cheer me up no end. Jake Sabre is hoping to get a really good start to this race, potentially. Stinos, though, as we've known throughout both days he races, Lee, that he's pretty formidable as he goes through Jake Sabre there. I thought they were actually going to have a coming together there, Lee. I didn't realise it had gone in AI mode.
Yeah, I think it's just right after the penultimate corner it does it. But then, let's see, we've got Stinos who will have the inside line going into turn 1, so that could possibly help him, even though he will be on the slightly dirtier side of the track. But bearing in mind it is an uphill into turn 1, so it could hopefully play in his favour with getting the inside line here.
Right, well, we're ready to get underway, Lee. Stinos going to get a good start into turn 1. It's 5 lights. And we're away for Super Sunday racing in the USA Grand Prix, and Jake Sabre's got a good start. Stinos, though, it's a better start in that Aston Martin. He's got the inside for turn 1. Jake Sabre's going to try and go the long way round the Haas. He's trying to get involved as well. It's 4 abreast into turn 1. There's carnage almost happening in the rear with loads of dust being kicked up. There's 3 cars off the track of Chemjaz, Mr. Basil and Nemvidic, and of course Chemjaz was on the hard tyres to start this race, and Jake Sabre is still in the lead. The top 5, Lee, they had a really good aggressive start to the race into turn 1. That was really great to watch, and it all sort of carnage ensued towards the back there. 2 drivers have dropped 3 places in the top 10. That's Anthony and Dr. Wolfgang in that white Red Bull. Amir Guna looks to the inside of Warren there. Warren getting a bit squirrely on the exit down this back straight. No DRS, of course, until lap 3. Is Amir going to get this move done, Lee, into the next corner?
He's got the inside line. He needs to be lit on the brakes here, and no, he doesn't. They were both wasting away their battery there.
Side by side for Sad Pancake and Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny has the inside line in the middle sector here. He's just going to... Oh, there's a bit of contact there. As you saw, maybe potentially a bit of damage there for the Red Bull. As we've got a yellow flag. Is that Mr. Basil and Nemvidic fighting at the back of the pack? And both of them struggling there. Lee, and lap 1 with Jake Sabre still in the lead. Takes the fastest lap, of course, for the first man to finish the first lap. Is Stinos going to look to the inside at turn 1? No, he's going to hold off a little bit, Lee. Maybe better to wait for that DRS.
Yeah, it would be a bit better to wait for it, I would say, because then just sit in the back a wee bit, but then you've also got to be careful with the tight twisty section of sector 1 and the start of sector 2. You're going to end up with a lot less downforce going through there, so it could be a potential to end up increasing the gap a wee bit. But all the cars are all within a second of each other, all the way to 10th place.
Yeah, I know, and we're actually potentially seeing some overtakes here, Lee, with Anthony looking to the outside at the end of the back straight.
Just side by side here, nearly contact there.
Is there going to be a bit of a switcheroo here from Trunders? There is. He's now going to have to back out of it there, Lee. Anthony just go for a lunge, though, at the next corner. And they're still side by side. Anthony and Trunders are going to run through turn 17 side by side still. They've gone through multiple corners side by side. None of them are giving up the position here. This is absolutely fantastic racing. Anthony now has to give it up, and Trunders does go off circuit, though. But I think he got the job done before the exit of the corner, so he's able to maintain that position. Anthony is going to fight back, though. No DRS as of yet, Lee, as he comes up the hill towards turn 1. And Trunders is still fighting back, Lee, and he's got the position back. This is great racing between these two. This is how you do it, Lee. This is absolutely fantastic racecraft. And Lucas looks like he's going to get involved in this as well, with Anthony still really pushing that Alpine through the first sector, Lee.
Yeah, it's looking like possibly Lucas might be going for a move soon enough, but then we've got Wolfgang just casually sitting in the rear of Trunders, Anthony, and Lucas there, just up ahead.
As Bugs Bunny looks to the inside there of Crossfires, and there is multiple position changes.
Anthony's just made a move on Trunders, and so's Lucas has made a move on Trunders as well.
Trunders looks like he loses 2 places on one straight in one corner there, Lee, and he moves down into 9th place. Looks like someone's lost their wing. It's Warren, who's down in 14th. Nembidic, he's struggling right at the back. Lucas and
Trunders is making a move on the inside now. He's going to run side by side on the outside of this this long right-hander. Lucas just manages to keep it in. Oh, and a wee bit of contact.
Oh, and Trunders is rounding into the wall. And he's going to have to pit, as he conveniently is at the pit entry. But that is said.
Lucky it was there.
Lucky it was there, and I'm guessing you're going to say that's just really unfortunate there. No VSC to speak of. Crossfires is in the pits as well. Looks like he's got a front wing change as well. Trunders and Amiguna are in as well. Mr. Basil, Warren is in. Then Vidic is going to move up a healthy 4 positions there. Actually, Crossfires comes out the pitch just ahead of Mr. Basil Lee, and that is certainly what he wanted. He's got a bit of clean air to try and catch up to Kem Jazz in front. He's 7 seconds ahead of him.
He should be able to make that gap up quite easy with him being on the fresh mediums.
We might see a change for the lead here, Lee, as Jake Sabre looks to defend to the inside. He does go really down the middle, gives Stinos a bit of a squeeze there, and a bit of contact between the two of them there, as they go side by side still into this 3rd sector, and still side by side, elbows out for both drivers, and Jake Sabre now has to give up the position. He's going to go for a lunge. He doesn't. He looks to the outside, tries to get a good line on exit to run through turn 17. A yellow flag again. Big lift there for Jake Sabre.
Was that a McGunner? Start of sector 2. Excuse me.
As we've seen them coming across the line, the top 3 is not separated by very much. Veloce is certainly still in this fight. Bugs Bunny is still not far behind though, got a good view of the top 3 just ahead, and Jake Sabre is going to look for a move at the inside of turn 1. There's a bit of contact between the two of them. They're going to run through side by side through turn 2, and Stinos is going to have to give up the place there to Jake Sabre through turns 3, 4 and 5. We come into turn 7 and 8 up the hill, and this really awkward chicane there, and it's really difficult on the axle there to stay within the track limits as we come into turn 10. They
see this track there, see with them all being like really quick corners, I have no idea what corners what after sector 1.
Yeah, it does get a little confusing. Just seeing the fight for the lead again. Lee change hands. Stinos takes the lead with a lock-up in the process as well. We're still able to keep that position. Anthony overtakes the Sad Pancake. The Red Bulls running 6th and 8th. And I think, Lee, this may be the last time we see that white Red Bull. Is potentially the new update is out tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'm sure they'll bring it back to its former colours, or its current colours. Actually, is
no.
I knew you'd be unhappy about that. I am a little bit as well. As we see Lucas really close. Jake Sabre gets the first time penalty out of the top drivers, out of the top 10 actually. The next driver is only Mr. Basil, and it's not been too hard on penalties just yet on lap 6. And I can already feel my voice going.
I'm been riding on board with Crossfire here, and he's getting that gap to Kem Jazz really quickly. He's, I think, what many laps he's done, about 2 laps, 3 laps on the tyres, and he's already caught up a good 5 seconds already.
Lee, this battle for 6th is very, very close, just like the top 3 as well. I don't know if there's going to be a position change at the front end of the field.
I think it's fair to say that it's a battle for 5th also, rather than 6th.
They have caught up some.
Lucas Germany's going for a move on the inside, getting light on the brakes. They're side by side, and he's going to make the move. Look, they're still side by side here, and
no one.
Looked like a wee bit of contact there.
No one is given an inch though, Lee, as he looks to the inside again, and now
Pancake's going for the switch.
He did. He went for the switcheroo there as they come around turns 17 and 18.
Let's see. Seen Wolfgang catching up to the battle for 5th now also. So we've got
Lucas just got himself a penalty there.
Yeah, we've got Anthony Lucas still within a second. Same with Sad Pancake and Wolfgang. Yellow
there's a car off. It's Bugs Bunny in the middle sector. He's obviously lost it. Just pushing a bit hard there. His tyres do seem like they're a little bit hot there, Lee. He's dropped down quite a few positions now. Top 3 are still separated by roasting. Not very much.
Yeah, if I'm riding on board right now and I can see it on the steering wheel that all these tyres are
always really, there's a move here from Crossfire's 2 cars in one corner, Lee, by potentially there. Chemjars might look to try and come back there, but that was a great move from Crossfire's there.
Missed that, but we've seen Chemjars going for a move on Boosted, and he's completed it.
Crossfire's going for a move. Crossfire strikes, going for a move on Bugs Bunny there as well. So there's a lot of action going on for the final points positions league. Really, really close racing going on at the moment, still on lap 7.
Oh yeah, you could say that Crossfire did strike there.
Yeah. And Lightning doesn't usually strike twice, but when Crossfire gets involved, he makes 2 cars in one corner, and that may be the overtake of the day there. Looks like a driver's coming in, Bugs Bunny, for a fresh set of those black rubber on the... I don't know what I'm saying today, I'm just so out of it. I'm just gonna... I don't give a monkeys. I'll just start talking. I might just start talking about monkeys. As we see the gap there between the top 2 league, just around the 1 second mark. Bugs Bunny is in the pits, or out the pits, sorry, and just behind his teammate now. Alpina running 12th and 13th. I mean, again, looks like he's going to make up a position. He does clip the back in them minutes there. He got a little bit excited on the exit of... And Nembidic actually isn't in the session, I didn't realise that.
I've not give him a set.
Oh, we'll have to have a chat with him afterwards. Jake Sabre is still just outside of that DRS window. Lee, I'm just going to give my voice a break for a minute, mate. As Sinos is into the pits, Lee.
Yep. If you're able to send him a message. So you see Jake Sabre and Veloci have managed to get past Stinos as he's into the pits and fitting that yellow walled tyre, the medium compound, on. Now let's see who is a close battle. We're seeing 2 Alpines are really close. Bugs Bunny went really wide at that long right-hander there. That's put with people hitting and slamming new tyres on. That's managed to get Chemjaz up into 7th place at the moment. So I'm expecting maybe even see a move here from Lucas on Anthony here. They're coming onto the back straight. DRS is wide open. That light is flashing on the back of Anthony's car. And then we'll go, that move was made easy.
The top two are fighting, they.
Oh, they're touching there. They're touching. No, no, no. That's a no touch zone there. And here we go. Let's see. Oh, just seen Sad Pancake overtaking Chemjazz there. Just missed that there. Flashing back to the front two here. Could possibly see a move here going into turn one as they come around the last corner here. DRS is open for Veloce. And no, we're not going to see a move as you see Anthony has just came into the pits for new tyres. Yeah, it'll be new tyres. He doesn't have any damage. Oh, did I just... Oh, I'm just tripping. I thought I seen someone crashed in between the penultimate and the last corner there. Let's see, where's Anthony going to come out? He is in 7th place now, with Sad Pancake just ahead of him on them fresh, soft compounder tyres. Now, bum. Bugs Bunny is right on the tail of Mr. Basil now. As they come into turn 1, coming through into turn 2 now. There's only less than 3/10 separate them. Could see a move here, is it? Yep, it's going for a move around the outside. Smidgen of contact, but that's fine, it was alright. No damage on either side, and he gets the move complete. Trunders has managed to make the move also on Mr. Basil. I think it may be time for them, the soft runners, to come into the pits and get new tyres on, as by the looks of it, they're near enough on the runs. Now let's see who is goes a battle. It's just Trunders and Bugs Bunny here. We've got Trunders who is on the older set of medium compounds, while Bugs Bunny is on his fresher set of hard tyres. Now, what one will be better? I would possibly say the medium compound, but you never know, as we see Sad Pancakes just put in a 35.5. Nice lap there at the moment. I'm going to be keeping an eye on these two Alpines here, as I could see a possible change. They may be in a party together and actually radio messaging each other, but no, not at the moment. They might be just tagging each other along. Mr. Basil's into the pits, new front wing for him. Gunnar has managed to get past him now. Jake Sabre is still managing to keep Veloce behind him.
I'm amazed they haven't pit yet, though.
Yeah, the top 3 are still on 10 lap old softs. I'm expecting them to come in any moment now.
Yeah, that's what I was potentially will see at this lap. I mean, there's big lifts going on through the long right-hander.
Yep, Veloce's in. He'll be trying to trigger the undercut here.
But
and so is Lucas.
No, he's still not seeing come out there,
Lucas was coming into the pits a little bit too quick there, and he near enough went into the wall.
Stinos made a huge gain now on Veloce.
Yeah, he has. A gap already. So let's see.
And actually, Crossfires. Sorry, Lee Crossfires is going to have a go here. And Veloce looks to the inside. Bit of a switcheroo there, but Veloce on his new tyres. But they haven't warmed up yet. This is a pretty even battle. We'll have a look at the tyre situation. As Crossfire 7.5 old medium, so it's not going to be too much of a challenge for Veloce potentially. Well, that was very close out of the pit lane, and Veloce wouldn't have wanted to be stuck behind Sour Pancake and Crossfire.
No, I'm watching on Jake Sabre because I'm expecting he's going to be pitting this lap.
But he's
Either
look
that
at
or he
the
might be...
look at the interval though. 10 seconds separate the top two. They were neck and neck with each other before the pit stops.
Yeah, but Jake's not pit yet. So
No.
Stinos has made a really good comeback there and making that good call to pit earlier. As I see, Jake Sabre is coming into the pits now. Now,
Yeah.
let's see, where's this going to put him? Is he going to go down to third or fourth, maybe even fifth with that call?
So he's going on to the mediums as well.
So riding on board with Crossfire at the moment, and he is gonna get past. Yep, and so has Sad Pancake.
And Anthony's going to potentially get involved as well, Lee, 'cause he's only just behind him. So that has really worked out well. But Veloce is out of the United States Grand Prix, and that really hasn't worked out for him. Another safety car deployed.
Now, Jake, he would have been wishing he just stayed out that one more lap there too.
No, hold on. Jake Sabre could pit now onto the soft tyres.
They won't last though.
He's just done 13 laps on a U set. We're going to do 2 or 3 laps under the safety car.
I think the average here is about 10 laps usually, but we'll never know what it could be. 2 seconds.
It's a potential. It's a bit of a risk, but it potentially may work. A lot of these drivers are, I think, going to come into the pits. It depends if Stinos is going to do that, of course. And Stinos does enter the pit lane. He's going to go on to another set of medium tyres. Crossfires is in as well. Sour Pancake, Jake Sabre stays out and is going to take back the lead. That's worked out tremendously well for him. And Stinos is going to come out in 4th place with Dr. Wolfgang on the soft tyres. It's an interesting decision. He hasn't decided to pit there. As we're down 2 really 13 drivers, as Nemvillage isn't in the session.
Oh, I just noticed. Sorry, I had to duck away for a second there. I just noticed boosted. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Boosted actually.
No clue whatsoever, to be honest.
So Lucas at the moment has gained 6 positions. I think that's the most throughout all the drivers at the moment in this race, and he's looking pretty handy there in 3rd place. He's on 1 lap old mediums lead. Jake Sabre took back the lead. Anthony's in 2nd. This has all got very, very interesting now, Lee.
Yeah, it's kind of played out into Jake Sabre's hands here. I think the good call here would be to just stay on them mediums to the end now. I think that would be the best call. Wolfgang on them soft compounds. I think Alright, I thought you just got kicked there, but it's fine.
The Trunders in Warranty have gone on to a fresh set of softs, so keep an eye on them. For the rest of the race, for the remaining
Wolfson.
Dr. Wolfgang is in. I'm surprised he didn't come in the previous laps. They're dropping a lot more positions, I think. He must go to the soft tyres now, Lee, because surely they would go to the end now. He got racing on lap 16.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
on the medium tyres.
13th place, yeah.
Yeah,
I think at this rate
he's going to be in last.
Yeah, I think at this rate it would have been better to jump on softs, but it's one of them, do you risk it or not? Because he is going to be going full pelt on it, on them tyres. So I think it may be better to go in the mediums, as he is going to be putting a lot more load into them tyres.
We're just waiting for the McLaren of Nemvidic to catch up to the back of the pack, as Nemvidic's AI car to catch up to the back. Fortunately, he wasn't actually lapped yet, so he'll just join the back and hopefully won't get involved in any chaos. So should pull away from the AI car rather easily. As Jake there, I think almost got disqualified early for overtaking the safety car for a second.
Oh, that's a no-go. You don't want to be doing that.
Now, will we see the safety car in?
Safety car is boss.
And no, I haven't said it's in yet. I'm sure he's waiting for Nemvidic's AI car to catch up, so it's probably going to be quite a late call, eh? And a lot of the drivers aren't going to be expecting it.
Yeah, so, yep, there we go. Yeah, that's the start of Sector 3 now, I think, is that?
No, it's just after the left-hander at the end of the DRS straight.
Oh yeah, so it is, I could see it now, it's with it being yellow. It's hard to see, but yeah. Jake Sabre doing a few wee burnouts to try and get them rears up to temperature. Let's see if he can keep his steering wheel still. I'll be able to see. Yeah, they're up to temperature. It's just trying to get a wee bit more into the front.
And I think he must go now when we're away again for the United States Grand Prix. 5-second penalty there. Not sure what happened exactly, as we might see some overtakes about to happen here. One looks like it's going to happen on Mr. Basil at turn 1. Amir Guna looks to the inside, and the Aston Martin not able to get the job done just yet. Mr. Basil on those hard tyres, fending off Amir Guna on the mediums.
So I'm seeing the highest person on a 2-stop right now is Crossfire. Oh, yellow flag in Sector 2, who'd that be?
Oh, it's Trunders again. He's really not having a good race tonight in the Alpine. He's already had a crash early on in the race.
Yeah, he's got no front wing, so he's going to have to crawl back to the pits at the moment. Oh!
There's crossfires. He's fighting the two Williams side by side. Looks like the Haas wants to get. The Aston Martin wants to get involved as well, and is. And looks to the inside as well. Stinos looks like he's going to make two cars.
What a move!
In one corner as well, Lee. It's all about the doubles. I said they go big in Texas, and they really have.
Oh yeah. That was a great move. Double overtake on both the Williams there. And now he'll be chasing down that second place of the Ferrari of Lucas, Germany. After that, he's got like about a 3-second gap. We'll see Chemjazz and Bugs Bunny are battling it out.
Some switcheroo there for Chemjazz, bit of contact between the drivers there, still going side by side. Looks like Kemja's going to have to give it the position into turns 3, into 4 and 5, and along turn 6. And this part of the track, just this bit of the S's, I really, really do enjoy, especially on this uphill. Now turn 8, 9, and now downhill in this little kink. Turn 10, I think. I'm going for it, so I'll try and remember it. And we run through turn 11. At the moment, Jake Sabre holds the fastest.
2 seconds. Warren's making a move on Kemjaz. He's got that DRS. No, he's not. Actually, he just used the slipstream there. I keep forgetting. DRS ain't activated yet. Wait. Can't hear beans. But he's managed to make that move stick with them with the soft compounds and get that extra jump going into the back straight. Now he's going to be chasing down Bugs Bunny in the Alpine just ahead on the hard compound tyres. He should be able to make it quite easy, but do know Bugs Bunny is not one to just let you past. So there we go, DRS is now enabled for the drivers here.
Stinos needs to get this move done quickly, Lee, to try and gain back some time on his rival in first place. Just having a look at the penalties though, Lee. Stinos has got a 5-second penalty for causing a collision, as well as Lucas as well, so he needs to gain 2 seconds on Jake Sabre if he gets past, and he hasn't got a huge amount of laps to do it in either.
No, there's only 10 laps remaining. Equals up to about, 15 minutes we've got there, so gonna have to get a move on here. Oh, Stinos takes that apex there a bit too much, and it's like the car raised a wee bit and lost a bit of traction there, so but is he going to be able to get it with the aid of DRS?
Oh, he looks to the inside there, maybe just tries to put Lucas in Germany off.
So the Wolf is going for a move around the outside here, and he gets it. Basil was trying to block the inside, but Wolf goes a wee bit wide on the exit. Got Anthony and Crossfire battling it out for the 4th place here. Now, if I remember right, they two are teammates. Yes, they are.
They are.
But now Crossfire will be chasing down that podium position. I think a good call between the pair of them would be to help each other out here, and then maybe even get a double podium here for the Williams team. But we've seen Sad Pancake, right up behind Wolf and Mr. Basil are still battling it out here. Seen Mr. Basil's just managed to make the move with the aid of the DRS. I'm expecting a move from possibly Bugs Bunny here. Seeing if...
Keep an eye on Stinos as well, Lee. Looks like he's definitely going to make a move here.
Oh yeah, he's going for a move here. He's using that slipstream, and the DRS is open like the jaws of a shark. Here we go.
Oh,
and he's managed to make that.
Sorry, you see the Williams as well, fighting for position. Does the switcheroo there? A bit of a dummy from Crossfire. Great racing from the two Williams, Lee.
Oh, Bugs Bunny and Sad Pancake are side by side here. And there's a little bit of contact. And it looks like Sad Pancake's managed to make it, but then Bugs Bunny is coming around the inside. Still a wee bit of contact there. He's still side by side. And Sad Pancake just manages to make it there.
The two Williams are nose to tail at the moment,
They're just getting in each other's feet at this moment.
Oh, this is Anthony. Gets on that loud pedal a little bit too hard now at the final corner. Is he going to go for a move on the Williams here? It's turn 1. No, but I have to say, Lee, for the wheel-to-wheel racing at the moment, it's been really, really good today.
I mean, for the battle for 4th, we've got Crossfire, Anthony, both the Williams. We've got the Red Bull of Sad Pancake, the Alpine of Bugs Bunny and Warren. And then we've got Gunnar catching up as well. So we've got 6 cars in the battle for 4th. Wait, hope my math is correct here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is correct here. So this is all for the battle for 4th in the remaining 8 laps here. Let's see how we're going to see a move. Is Anthony going to make a move on his teammate?
Is he going
He's
to
got
make
the
a move on the other Williams as well? I think he is. It's all about the doubles.
Sad Pancake. He's
3
sandwiched.
wide. 3 wide into turn 11, and Crossfire holds on to that position now.
Yeah, Sad Pancake managed to get that move as Bugs Bunny gave him a wee kiss up the rear there, and managed to give him a wee push. As you see, Bugs Bunny and Anthony were side by side there. Anthony's managed to defend the position properly there. We've got Warren only 2/10 behind here on them soft compound tyres, right behind Bugs Bunny. Anthony is into the pits here. He'll be... He's going into the pits.
He's need a front wing change potentially.
I'll ride on board with him just now.
Oh, there's been a collision. It's Warren. He spun round at turn 1. Almost collected a lot of drivers. There's side-by-side action for the Alpine and the Red Bull as they go through turn 3. Still side-by-side contact between the two of them. And Bugs Bunny just hit the rear there of the Red Bull.
Yeah, they're getting that close. They're getting a bit too close, we'll say.
Was there a front wing change there for Anthony, or was it just a...
Nope. Straight up just tyre change. I think he's just went and served a time penalty as well. Yep, but that's dropped him out of the points here, and he is about 8 seconds adrift of Mr. Basel, and that's about 10 seconds at least of Wolfgang of the points positions. We've seen the battle
3 drivers
here.
again for 4th place.
Yeah, we've got Sad Pancake, Crossfire and Bugs Bunny here, and Gunnar is just riding on the tail here. As you see, Crossfire going for a move on the inside, still defending nicely.
Oh, there's contact there between the two of them ahead, Lee. Sad Pancake and Crossfires.
Yeah, I'm riding on board to that now. It seems like this is the battle here that we've been waiting for. You see, Trunders managed to get himself another penalty there, but that's not really going to affect him much with him being 20 seconds behind Anthony here.
And looks like the switch back.
Oh, who's that? That was Bugs Bunny. He's just spun at turn 1.
The Alpines have really been struggling in this race. Prix has retired from the session as well as Warren. And
seems like they two have had enough. That's a bit of a weird one. But, oh well, Kem Jazz has managed to make it up to 7th place with Bugs Bunny managing messing up at turn 1 there.
There's still a feisty fight for 4th place, Lee, between the Williams and the Red Bull. Williams has 11 seconds of penalties to his name, though. It's very close between him and Sad Pancake. Sad Pancake's going to look to the inside now. At the next corner, looks like it's going to be a dummy move there, a switcheroo.
Crossfire.
As he tries to get that move done, he tries it again. He has to be careful with that though, because that is high risk and high reward, Lee, as well, as he looks to the inside.
Oh, the special!
16, and doesn't get it done, wasn't able to get the traction on the exit, and so Gunnar is just watching, almost like he's watching a bit of TV ahead of him, Lee. Just a bit of entertainment just ahead of him, and he's just waiting to see if any of them potentially break the TV ahead.
It's going to be quite a good battle here, but seeing Crossfire has not got any ERS left.
He looked to the inside again at turn 1, but it was a little bit of an optimistic lunge there, Lee.
Yeah, as we see, Anthony's just managed to set the fastest lap now with a 1:34.4. on them soft compound tyres. Crossfire's just managed to procure himself a nice second time penalty. That is going to hinder him, and we'll go and have a wee look at the penalty situation. Yeah,
I've got it up on the screen right now.
that is going to hinder him. Oh, and it gives him a wee tap in the rear. Crossfire gives Sad Pancake a wee tap there. So we love tap. But as you see, the DRS wing is wide open.
I think he's going to lose 2 places here. Potentially American is going to move up 2 places. He's going to look to the outside there. There's a bit of a sandwich for the Red Bull, but he gets out of it. And Crossfire moves back up into 4 side by side between the Aston and Red Bull. And the Aston comes out on top as it stands.
As it looks at the moment, Chemjazz might have just pulled it out the bag here.
He may do. Yeah, no, he really might do actually. He might be on 4th place here.
Yeah, I mean, with everybody, I mean, this track is penalty central, to be honest, because you're riding on the limit constantly, especially through the S's and everything. So, as you see,
Amir Guna
just making a move on Crossfire.
Always Crossfire does the same thing again. He does this defensive.
He has never given up.
No, he's taking a leaf out of my book, Lee. It was a little bit over aggressive there, I think, from Crossfires.
It was a bit 50-50 there. Gunnar could have left a wee bit more space, but I think, judging by that corner, has he got a little bit of damage? No, he hasn't. I was thinking that maybe he had a wee bit of front wing damage, as it seemed that he understeered a wee bit at the start of sector 2 there.
See what Amir Gun needs to do to stop this defensive sort of lunge. Just go to the inside and stay there.
Yeah. But here, it's not even mattering now because he has managed to get far enough ahead here. As you see the sparks flying off the back of Amir Gunnar's car. Right in the face of Crossfire.
3.9 seconds separate the top 2 as it stands.
Got to say, that's my favourite corner on this track, especially for overtakes.
Yeah, some people really don't like this track, but I have to admit it does provide really good racing. To be fair, very good wheel-to-wheel racing.
See, it's the some corners on it that are it's the more unorthodox corners that you wouldn't normally overtake at that are the best ones, I would say.
Even turn 1 here though is good. You get so many different lines. Crossfires looks to the inside there.
Bugs Bunny's spun on the start finish.
The championship leader is really struggling. He's still gaining a point as it stands, but Mr. Basil's going to be hunting down now as he's going to be losing loads of time. He has just got up to speed into the braking zone. This battle for 4th though, Lee, has not stopped the whole race.
Nope, it's just been constant. Let's see, tyre wise, how is everybody doing? I mean, so see, Crossfire's having to defend from Gunnar here.
And I think Amir Gunnar get a DRS as well.
Crossfire's into the wall!
Always Chemjazz got himself some damage there in the process, or was he able to avoid it? He is out of this race. Safety car is deployed, Lee.
That is... Now, would it be clever to go and pit for a set of softs? Or is it better to just stay out?
Well, do you want to know something, Lee? Chemjazz, you said it earlier.
No way! No!
Jake Sabre is in the pits. He hasn't actually... Has he got any penalties to his name? Yeah, he must do.
Everybody has, except from Chemjazz. Now, if you're listening, Chemjazz, keep it in between the white lines.
Just stay on track, Chemjazz. Don't pit. There is no need for you to pit.
Yeah.
We're going to have about 2 laps of racing. You've just got to make sure that you don't lose too much time to the leaders. Actually, no, Lucas hasn't got any penalties now, Lee, as he's actually pitted away his penalty.
Oh, yeah. So, we've got a few people here that have managed to get rid of theirs. Because there was someone else that had an 8-second time penalty, so I'm guessing that was a what do you call it, a 3-second and a 5-second time penalty. But I'm guessing he could actually possibly even win this, maybe even with a little bit of luck.
He could do. He's certainly got a good chance to get on the podium.
Definitely.
Like, pretty much if he doesn't mess up, it's going to be a sure nailed down podium. We're going to see though, Lee, how long is the safety going to stay out for? Because is it going to be a one lap race, Lee?
I think it's going to come in lap 27. I think it's going to stay out for another lap.
And then we're going to have one lap of racing.
Oh,
no.
It's in now! This is really, really messed up. Like a few people's races here, like Lucas.
Yeah, but you say that.
Oh. But he's on the fresh softs, so he's going to need to get the finger out.
Are these drivers going to catch up at the back though, Lee? I think they've got the potential to just potentially get there.
Maybe, I mean, Anthony's just caught up there, Bugs Bunny is just catching, yep, they're within sight. Mr. Basil's just coming around that long right-hander here, and Trunders is just behind them, so...
I think they just made that.
Yep, that is perfect, and now they've got warmer tyres, so now fire away.
Right.
Here we go, 2-lap sprint to the finish line. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, as we see, Lucas has made a move on his teammate. He's managed to get into 5th place here.
Yeah,
now,
well, the two Ferraris are fighting for the win lead potentially here. As Jake Sabers, he got himself another time penalty. He goes over the sausage curbs there, really unsettles the car. He's got 6 seconds to his name as it stands. Lucas will keep the interval, will keep the timing screen on the leader. Lucas is 2.5 seconds away from the leader, Lee, and as it stands, he is going to be our race winner. There's fights going on in the back. Bugs Bunny and Anthony are really trying to fight other drivers. Chemjazz is one of the drivers who can really move up positions due to penalties. He's now losing positions. Lucas is looking really strong. Looks to the inside on Sam Pancake there. Gets the move done, Lee. He's doing everything he needs to do at the moment.
And Chemjazz has just lost a few places there, unfortunately, due to getting pushed to the outside there between Bugs Bunny and Brainfart Anthony.
Wheel to wheel there, Lee, between the top two. Jake Saber came back out on top. But obviously what Lucas wants Stinos to do, these two are going to fight. They're not exactly going to know what's going on behind them.
I mean, Chemjazz is only 7 seconds away from the leader, so he could possibly move up quite a bit. Like I say, Germany has managed to get into a podium position right now.
On the road, at least. So it's still looking very strong for him. He just can't get 6 seconds away from first. He's on for the win at the moment, Lee.
Yeah, he's managed to get himself quite a lucky run here. Managed to hit there for that safety car. As you see, Anthony's managed to get another 3-second time penalty. That's going to hinder him a bit.
And of course, this is a fight for another position here, Lee, between the top two. There's only a second to separate them on the penalty front. And as it stands, Jake Saber's going to come out ahead of Stinos.
Yeah, Stinos is going to need to try and push and get every bit of power out of that car.
Bugs Bunny moves up another position, Lee. Sorry, moves up on Sam Pancake. Anthony's going to try and get involved as well.
Ooh.
And
Anthony,
Mr. Basil runs wide.
Anthony's move there was a bit optimistic there. Sad Pancake just shut the door. Oh, bit of a wobble there from Anthony. Always did say that corner is a bit tricky to get back on the power there.
Anyway, sorry, Lee. Jake Saber is going to come across the line, Lee. That was the end of the race. He's going to take the flag. But I don't think he's
Stenos.
going to take the win. Stenos, Lucas A. Germany wins the United States Grand Prix. He pitted under that safety car, got rid of that penalty. That was a race-winning decision for the Ferrari man. We're already done there. That was very quick. 2-lap sprint at the end. To be fair, the whole race went really quick, I think.
Oh yeah, and guess what? DRS is now enabled. So let's see, we'll go and have a wee run down. As you see on the podium, we've got Lucas A. Germany, Jake Saber and Stenos take the top 3 positions. Now on to the rest. 4th place we've got Chem Jazz, who had 0 penalties. To his name, fair play there, nice drive. We've got Trunders in the Alpine in 5th, we've got Amma Gunnar in 6th, and Aston Martin Anthony in 7th. Good race from him. Bugs Bunny got a bit unfortunate in the Alpine, he's in 8th. 9th was Sad Pancake, and Mr. Basil rounded out the top 10. Then Vidic, he was AI the whole time, no idea what happened to him, he wasn't here. And the people who DNF'd were Crossfire, Warren and Wolfgang, they retired in the pit lane. Ayub crashed, and I'm not sure what happened to Boosted. So there we have it, and the fastest lap goes to Jake Saber with a 1:33.836.
So that is the end of Super Sunday's United States Grand Prix. Obviously, I didn't say at the start, obviously, because we had the problem with the start. Apologies, there was no race last week. It was cancelled. There is not going to be a Japanese Grand Prix for this season of Super Sunday. It will be season 2 next season as well for Thursday. It's just a rename of a new day, but it will be season 2 of that. Next week, Lee, they're off to Mexico for the would be the Mexico City Grand Prix this year. And of course, Lee, tomorrow we got Spain for Monday night racing. Not the best track, but Monday night drivers might make that one an entertaining one. And us, Lee, we're going to a really old classic. We're going to Suzuka, which isn't renowned to be very good in this game. So you may see quite a few DNFs in that one, but who knows. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching Super Sunday Race. I really enjoyed that one. I think Lee actually really enjoyed that one as well. That was a good one for your first time on Sunday, Lee.
Oh yeah, there was a good battle there for the majority of the race for 4th place, and then at the end there was managing to get the win in the end. Congratulations to him, Jake Saber, Stenos, everyone. Great racing from everyone there.
So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for Monday night racing in Spain, Barcelona. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We want to get to that 150, and make sure to put a like just down below as well. I've been Joe, he's been Lee, I've got a cold, and we're off.
Peace.